Bit ago, I got a magazine of Nickelodeon from 1996 just because I had a personal attachment to it. And in there, there's an advert for the movie House Arrest, also from 1996. And I thought it looked kind of funny just based on that image, and for a while I considered watching it just for shits and giggles. And more recently, I finally got to that, and despite any dumb bad reviews, I actually ended up enjoying it a lot. And I recommended it to my friend who also watched it. And after that, he told me that he was looking for the punk cover of the Sesame Street's theme song that appears in there, and he hasn't been able to find it. Now, at first, I was like, what are you talking about? And then after that, he showed me the specific scene where it plays, and indeed, there is a punk cover of Sesame Street on here with completely unknown traces. And I'm going to get into the search and information on that here. Now, I'll probably be leaving a link and a timestamp in the description to when this plays in the movie. I'm not going to play it here just in case like somehow some dumb copyright strike gets me. But anyways, in the movie, there's a part where the character TJ turns on the radio after locking everybody else's parents in the basement. And a cover to Sesame Street starts playing that's in the punk style, and he's absolutely jamming to this. Now, it kind of makes sense why I didn't notice this at first, because, there's so much crazy shit going on and a lot of noise over the punk song. You can hardly hear it over it. So, yeah, I'm not surprised I didn't catch it, but of course my friend would. He's got an knack for that. And, yeah, they're absolutely bopping to this, and it's really funny. I don't know what the whole deal with this is. Now, the main kid's name in the movie is Grover, like the name of the character from Sesame Street. And, there's some references to it in the movie. It's never directly mentioned, but there's that, and he has a plush of Grover that you can just see in, like, the background of his room. And, yeah, I don't know if they wanted to do this from the start, or if they just named him Grover at first, and after they had the idea to have like little references hidden around, or what. But anyways, the point is that there's this punk cover Sesame Street that is not be able to find anywhere else. And according to the movie's credits and other sources for the movie, such as IMDb and other sites, it was performed by a group or artists named Typical. The thing is, however, is that trying to find this is basically impossible, as we search everywhere and we cannot find any sort of artist named Typical. There's other bands named Typical, but we can't seem to find this specific one. And yes, we tried your usual music hunting sources and other sites links, and I got nothing, and we can't find the actual song itself isolated from the movie. And I tried many things. I tried all over the place, and I even listened to a bunch of obscure compilation albums, some of which have Sesame Street theme songs. None of them were this, even some come close and are from the 90s, and there's other just like rogue Sesame Street punk covers on YouTube and such. Can't find this. After a bit, I decided to get the idea of trying on Reddit, and since my tongue isn't exactly as helpful as it used to be most of the time, I decided to try to do Help Me Find, but that didn't really go anywhere. A bit after, though, I had the idea of, hey, how about I try posting this to r/lostwave? Now, I wasn't too sure if this would exactly count, because, it's like, we have, like, a snippet of the song itself, and we know who made it. It's just that we can't find them. And I posted it there anyways, and the only person to reply so far is a moderator on that subreddit, and they said, yeah, this doesn't really count, it's sort of a new case, but they were generous enough to leave it on here anyways to kind of let this mystery live and possibly get some attention. And after that, they suggested that I try emailing the composer who's credited in the movie. It's unlikely that they would be able to help at all, but it's something, so I did manage to do that, and a few days later, I heard back. Now, unfortunately, as expected, they replied, and they were polite, very polite, but they did say, as suspected, that the movie, they barely remember working on it. That, and as the composer, they had nothing to do with the choices of like what songs were selected for that, and yeah, they know nothing about the band or the music itself. It's too bad. Now, that's basically where the mystery left off, so we don't really know anybody from the movie who could help, and I've tried looking everywhere for this, and my friends tried looking everywhere for this. We can't find any info on Typical. We can't find the song itself, so it's kind of reached a dead end. Now, granted, I can't really put that much more into this just because I'm not really sure where else to go from here, and yeah, like, I don't know anybody else who would want to try searching for this. I was hard to join the Discord and stuff, but like, I just can't put aside that much time from it here, but one idea I had was to make this video and use this as a means to just bring out more attention possibly to it. I mean, like, if anybody is willing to help, or at the very least, if you can share this to maybe raise awareness somehow, and yeah, like, that would be pretty fucking helpful, maybe. It's not that big of a deal, though. Anyways, I just think it would be cool to have this found just for the sake of lost media preservation, and it's just funny and cool. Like, look at them absolutely jamming to the Sesame Street theme song. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please share this around, and I'll see you next time.